You can see her executing powerful, racket-whipping shadow swings with purpose and intensity, much like Rafael Nadal's fierce pre-match rituals. This earned her the playful nickname Mini Nadal, and with good reason. When she whips her racket through the air like that, it serves a dual purpose. It ignites her mental engine while simultaneously activating the neuromuscular systems she needs on court. The exaggerated, full-body motion primes explosive movement patterns, mimicking the rapid, rotational power she'll use during her volleys, ground strokes, and her aggressive use of topspin. It also connects her mind and body, building rhythm and anticipation before the match even begins. Comparing her to Nadal isn't just fun imagery, it reflects how she taps into the same intensity and ritual-driven focus that Nadal is known for. That sense of readiness and ritual sharpens her competitive mindset, allowing her to channel that in-the-zone mindset right from the warm-up. From a tactical standpoint, those intense shadow swings help embed her heavy topspin forehand and two-handed backhand into her early match rhythm. Świątek already hits with elite-level spin and pace. Her forehand topspin velocity, for example, measures in the realm of some of the fastest on tour. By mimicking those shots in shadow form, her muscles and neural pathways get a rehearsal, helping her start matches with compact and smooth mechanics and mentally locked-in aggression. On the physical side, those movements enhance shoulder and core activation, boosting stability and dynamic coordination. It's not just a fleeting stretch, it's a full-body priming sequence that readies her for the demands of ripping deep topspin shots and moving fluid. Świątek devotes remarkable attention to preparing every part of her body before a match, a comprehensive ritual that goes beyond routine stretching or light movement. This meticulous whole-body preparation is more than a checkbox. It's the foundation of both peak performance and resilient health. It's something every serious tennis player should consider emulating if they want to play at their best without succumbing to nagging injuries or lackluster performance. By warming up with full-body engagement, she primarily elevates core temperature, which enhances muscle flexibility and joint mobility. Scientific research reinforces how dynamic warm-ups not only ready the body for intense play, but also reduce injury risks by activating the neuromuscular system, so muscles and nerves are on the same page from the first point onward. Świątek's movements, though not described here in detail, clearly suggest a synchronization of limbs, core, and posture that primes everything from her ankles to her shoulders. This kind of holistic activation means that when she steps on court, her entire kinetic chain, from the ground up through hips, spine, and shoulders, is awake and responsive. Her baseline play becomes more fluid, her court coverage crisper, and her shot mechanics more automatic. It all flows because her muscles are primed in concert, not isolated or segmented. Plus, by signaling to her body that every region matters, she supports joint health and structural resilience. That pre-match routine becomes an investment, one that fortifies glutes, stabilizes knees and ankles, activates the core, and preps shoulders and back. The result is less muscle stiffness, fewer mid-match tension spikes, and a lower likelihood of injuries caused by sudden explosive actions or repetitive strain. When she gives her legs this level of attention, it's not merely a formality. It's a calculated investment in power, agility, and injury prevention that can make all the difference in a high-stakes match. First, warming up the legs raises the body's core temperature, and that alone enhances muscle elasticity and responsiveness. Warm muscles contract more efficiently and absorb impact better, which means when Świątek needs to explode into a sprint or shift laterally, her body is already primed to react instantly. That improved blood flow not only fuels the muscles, but also lubricates joints, reducing the risk of strain and cutting down the chance of injury when she engages in high-intensity rallies or quick multi-directional movements. But it goes further than that. A well-prepped lower body activates the entire neuromuscular chain, from hips to ankles, making each movement more coordinated and effortless. This is essential in tennis, where balance, split-second recovery, and ankle stability underpin both defensive emergency plays and offensive surges. By waking up her legs thoroughly, she ensures her foundations are ready and reliable. That dynamic means she can maintain fluid, confident footwork under pressure. Added to this, addressing lower body readiness is a crucial safeguard against mismatches between her strength capabilities and her physical readiness. For female athletes, especially, engaging the entire kinetic chain during warm-up can protect vulnerable joints like the knees and ankles. It sets up more stable alignment under load, even when chasing down low balls or lunging at sharp angles. There's also the psychological and performance gain edge. Imagine entering the court knowing every fiber in your lower half is activated, balanced, and capable. That breeds calm confidence, and science backs it. Warm-ups that raise muscle temperature and stimulate blood flow have been shown to improve performance in short bursts of powerful movement, exactly the demands of an elite match. Think of it as tuning a high-performance engine. Without sufficient warm-up, the body is like a cold machine, sluggish at risk of misfiring. But when Świątek switches on, her legs, and by extension her whole body, are fully lit, ready to channel energy, control, and precision from the very first point. Rotational training matters in tennis because the sport is fundamentally about transferring energy through a kinetic chain, from the hips, through the core, and into the racket arm. When Iga Świątek uses rotational tools before stepping on court, she's priming exactly that sequence, making sure her body's motion flows seamlessly in service, ground strokes, and directional shifts. A growing body of research specifically highlights medicine ball throws as being strongly correlated with increased serve speed, a key performance metric in tennis. These throws reinforce the body's ability to rotate explosively. Additionally, a 12-week program using medicine ball training led to significant gains in upper body explosive strength, improving throwing distances and overall velocity, which showcases how these movements enhance coordination and power transfer along the entire body. Complementary use of resistance bands or similar tools targets the shoulder and core muscles. These movements improve stability, control, and injury resilience during rotational strokes, serving as a safeguard against overuse while helping maintain alignment under load. Beyond injury prevention, rotational warm-ups sharpen the neuromuscular system and heighten proprioception. They activate the thoracic spine, hips, and obliques in tennis-specific patterns, tuning the athlete's body for the high-velocity, rotational demands of modern play. These warm-ups may seem subtle compared to explosive movement work, but their impact reverberates through every stroke, volley, and rally. For Świątek, preparing her eyes and hands to move in sync isn't a sideline, it's the very backbone of precision tennis. In a sport where the ball can travel at startling speeds, reaction time can make or break a point. By engaging in reflex-based activities before stepping onto the court, she primes her brain and body to process visual information quickly, allowing her to track the ball with clarity and react in fractions of a second. This neurological tune-up isn't just a reaction, it's rapid decision-making, seamlessly integrated with motion execution. Coordinating vision and movement under high-speed conditions sharpens the timing and placement of every shot from serve to volley. It enables Świątek to set up earlier, commit confidently to splits, and strike with accuracy under pressure. Think of it as tuning the precision mechanism of her game, so every movement triggers exactly when and how she intends. From a neural standpoint, this preparation strengthens brain-body connectivity. Rehearsing eye-hand sync before the match activates the cerebellum and motor cortex, refining the pathways that control timing and movement. This boosts her capacity to manage complex plays, like tracking a fast-moving volley or adjusting to a buzzing rally, while reducing mental lag and hesitancy. Players in discussion forums often share how essential these drills are. One player described reflex volleying as transformative, lifting both their anticipation and poise under pressure. After a lot of it, I never felt rushed or panicked again in full-court tennis. By weaving coordination work into her warm-up, Świątek doesn't just prime her muscles, she educates her instincts. She learns, consistently and before every match, to anticipate, align. In doing so, she primes not just her body, but her senses, for the split-second choreography of elite-level tennis.